How do I plan to exit my crypto position, and have I sold any of my altcoins? That's the question that you keep asking me time and time again in the comments. But anyone that's been around on this channel for a while now knows exactly one thing: what my exit strategy is, how I'm planning to come out of crypto, and what to do during the next 9 to 12 months within the market this year. So anybody that's new to the channel, I'm going to go over it more in real time. We've got plans in play. No, I haven't sold any of my cryptocurrency. My investment pot is there, waiting for alt season. This is how I'm planning to scale out. Okay, firstly, Keith at Crypto Bullseye. How are we all doing today? How's your positions? Are you new to crypto? Have you been around crypto for a while? We're going to be talking about an exit strategy and the importance of an exit strategy and what my exit strategy is. Because if you don't have an exit strategy, guys, you need to ask yourself the question: how do you plan to come out of the crypto market? Do you plan to hold your bags for 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? And what's my thesis around altcoins? Because I've told you I'm expecting and I'm planning most of the altcoin market to go pretty much zero. When I say zero, I mean dropping between 95, 98% as far as the majority of them are concerned. That's what happened last time. That's what I'm expecting to happen this time. If it doesn't happen, guys, it doesn't matter. I'm capitalizing what the market gives me at the time. If you think of it from a trader perspective, your trade could still go higher and you could take profits at a lower level, but you've still capitalized from some of the gains that the market's given you at the time. So it's not about time in the tops and time in the bottoms. It's not about time in the market. It's about time in the market. And what do I mean by that? We talked about the crypto bullseye strategy. This is doing all right, guys. I've done this as a side portfolio in front of you guys, $50, $50, $50. Every single thing within this portfolio, I did a video and I bought $50 worth at that time on that day in front of you. So we had the capitulation, we had the crash, and the crypto bullseye still 41.6% up as far as the portfolio is concerned. So what I'm saying is a diversified portfolio with low amounts at strong support, scaling in. That was my strategy, guys, and I've done it in front of you. Now, people talk about scaling in and scaling out. That's an entry strategy. Everybody's bothered about accumulating. What about scaling out, guys? It's all about accumulation and it's all about distribution. Now, let me talk about distribution. What is distribution? This is distribution. This is Bitcoin. Now, we've been in this. This is the weekly chart. We've been in this range now for 13 weeks. So we've been going sideways for 13 weeks. Altcoins have been absolutely battered during this time. Now, what's happened here? Look at Bitcoin. All the way down here, 15,000. All the way up here. What's happening here is people are accumulating at this level at the bottom and they're distributing at the top here. So what we were doing on the Bullseye portfolio, we were the ones accumulating the altcoins at the bottom. And the aim of the game is to get a break and a close of the all-time high of total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin, excluding Ethereum, and doing exactly the same thing, scaling out of my position over a 10 to a 12-week period. That's what I'm giving myself for alt season, 10 to 12 weeks. Could be 9, could be 13, could be 14, I don't care. So that's what I'm looking for, guys, and that's the thesis. I'm scaling out, I'm distributing my altcoin position, the same as people are distributing their Bitcoin position, the bought down here when they're accumulating. So these are accumulated phases, these are distributed phases. Distributed phase hasn't happened on the altcoin because we haven't had a break, we haven't had a close of the all-time high of total 3. That's the performance of the altcoins. So it's going to make or it's going to break me, guys, but there's clues in the market telling me that we haven't had the end of alt season. Firstly, what's this? We've got a 1, wave 2, wave 3, pullback, wave 4, and then a big wave 5. So we're looking to play the extension, the big wave 5. That'll be the alt season. So I'm looking at other markets to give me signals whether we're going to have a cancellation of alt season or whether my thesis is going to be right or whether my thesis is going to be wrong. Because I've planned this for 3 years, guys. So it's not time for me to capitulate now. It's time for me to be cool now. One thing that I do like is people in the comments that have already said, see you in 4 years, see you in 4 years. I've heard it so many times. And that gives me even more confidence. So this is the Dixie. We're having a rejection on the Dixie at the 618. This is good. We want a rejection because what happened last time? These are the bull markets 2021. When you've got a weak dollar, you have a bull market in the crypto market. So this is a 2017 bull run. This is the 2021 bull run. This is what I'm waiting to play, the 2025 bull run. So we've got a weak dollar or a weakening dollar. Then we look at the USDT dominance, the dominance of the US dollar tether within the crypto market. And you can see we've had a rejection here at the 382. All of these are the weekly charts, the macro higher time frame. So that's showing that once we get a drop of this trend on the USDT dominance, people are coming out of USDT and going into altcoins. Altcoins are getting bought up, altcoins are increasing in value, USDT dominance is coming down. Another indication within the crypto market that we're getting a weak dollar. That's what we want, a weak dollar, because when we get a weak dollar, that's when we get a bull market. Next thing that I'm looking at is the Bitcoin dominance, the important one. And what I'm going to do is bring up our moving average. So we're going to bring up the moving average, and this is the weekly. So the higher the time frame, the higher the conviction. We look at this point here. This was a rejection point on the Bitcoin dominance. Rejection, rejection, rejection. This is going to be a strong build-up of support when it comes back. So this is going to be my halfway point. If we have a mid-market capitulation, this is where I'm expecting Bitcoin dominance to go and give us a signal that things are going to start changing and people are going to start buying Bitcoin because people are going to start coming more fearful. So when we get this drop here, that is alt season leg 1. If it plays out like that, you could get a pullback and then alt season leg 2. All hypothetical, guys, but you've got to have rules, you've got to have a strategy in play. You've got to have an exit plan. If you've got an entrance plan, you've got to have an exit plan. So that's what I'm looking for, guys, and that's my conviction. Breaking a close of the all-time high of total 3, start scaling out my position. I'm looking at Ethereum to start running next, and although the total 3 doesn't include Ethereum, when we get a big move from Ethereum, that signals that the rotation of capital starts out of Bitcoin, out of dollars into Ethereum. The next biggest asset, that's the next thing that the institution is going to buy, because that's the thing that's got ETFs. That's the thing that people are building on. That's the thing that people have got confidence in. And in my opinion, Ethereum's the sleeping giant that's going to run next. So that is my exit strategy, guys. Simplified. I'm waiting for some indications within the crypto market to show me that we've got a weak dollar. We've got a weak dollar now going into next week and the week after. If we get a pullback here, that's signaling that we're potentially waiting for that catalyst and that drive, whatever that may be, guys, it'll catch us off guard, will start the alt season. So let me know if you think that I'm right, guys. Let me know if you've got weight behind my thesis. Let me know if you think that there's anything wrong what I'm saying, and I'll see you in the next one.